We're going. All right, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. We are back in Rime of the Frost Maiden, and these idiots are in a mine. They are following a kobold that Joggin has forcibly befriended. Joggin has gone down with the kobold, and he's now alone. And
I'm in danger.
It's fine.
The bucket is coming back up. It takes about a minute to get back up to you, and you're going to have to go down one at a time because none of you are small except for the other kobold that is still up here with you. Who wants to go first?
I'd like to hold back a little bit. I have something I'd like to do first. And Garaman's just gonna kind of sit down and take a deep breath and start concentrating on something, making a little... Kind of see... If you get really close, you can hear this faint kind of ticking sound near him, which you've heard him do when he's channeling into his inner magical reserves. And I'm going to, if it takes 10 minutes, so as much as possible, ritual cast detect comprehend languages, since we heard them talking in Draconic before.
Okay. Alright then. So...
And on the map, like over here, I do see light.
what was that?
It's not red. Like over here on the map, because it's not red, that's light.
That's what Scorp sees. So he can point that out to you and go, yeah, over there. We don't go down there. You can see like dusty footprints going that way that have, you see kobold tracks like running all around here now that you're paying attention to where he points. He goes, we don't go out there no more. Hip did not come back. Don't know what's up there.
Okay, noted. And gonna step out of the way so the bucket doesn't drop down on me.
Oh yeah, they're coming up. Oh. So yeah, that is what Scorp sees, is that beam. Okay. So who wants to go down the bucket? It is coming back up. You can like hear it, so it'll be like 30 seconds.
Maybe it's the one who has the best rapport with the kobolds.
Beth, you just went down, so...
We did?
Yeah, Joggin went down already.
Okay.
I guess I'll go down.
That's why I left off Dragon going alone into the darkness. Oh no, well, he's got his buddy
It's still here, and I'm an idiot. It's fine. Then I will go next then.
I think Archifex was trying to say something there.
Oh, sorry.
I said I was going to go next, but you can go first.
Well, go ahead. Did that mean I step over you?
Alright, then I will go.
Best of luck.
Yeah, you can push through your allies without tumbling into the Underdark.
Alright.
The bucket lands again with a clunk, and you can get in and start cranking yourself down.
Alright, I'm gonna start cracking them.
Okay. So, Joggin, is there anything you wanted to do while you're standing there, or you just want to stand and wait for your friends?
I think I'll just stand and wait. Maybe ask Scorp. It's like, so do you actually like living in the mine, or what's up?
Well, yeah, we weren't here before, we're kind of, it's nice, I guess, but, we weren't supposed to scare people away and have them run. We just wanted to, ask if we could live in town and not starve to death.
Reasonable. I mean, we're friends with the. I mean, we've already talked to the town, so we might be able to, explain the situation. Get things better for everyone.
That would be nice. I mean, it's small down here. It's not as big as where we were before. There's a nasty hairy man that kept killing us and eating us, so we left.
Oh yeah, you were saying something about that.
Yeah, he was really
I don't
nasty.
blame you.
Nasty hairy man. Don't like him. Oh, yeah, we just wanted food, and all the miners like just kind of screamed and ran away, which is stupid. Okay, and about this time you hear the gears over here, like getting close enough where you can see the bucket start to descend through the ceiling, and Maximus is going to arrive in the bucket with a big thump. So Archifex, you can put yourself right over here.
We're here.
Yeah, right where Joggin is.
And Maximus was the one that had the light spell, right?
Maximus has the light spell.
Cannot see Joggin.
He is over here on the other side of the map. I'll push you over there.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see the pinging.
Yeah,
I see him now,
I'll get
actually.
you. You are right there.
Yeah, I see the beam of your light.
So you arrive, and there is Joggin still alright, and Scorp is still there waiting for everybody to get down. Okay. You can send the bucket back up, and somebody else can come down now.
Oh, I guess I should check to see how long Charm Person lasts.
I think an hour.
An hour, so you should be fine.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was like, oh shoot, if this is just 10 minutes, I'm going to have to deal with that soon.
We spent like
There's gonna
5
be
talking to them, so yeah, we haven't done much.
Yeah, it's only been like maybe 5-10 minutes at most. I'd say realistically.
Yeah, you still have at least like 50 minutes of that going.
Good.
So long as it's concentration, isn't it?
Yeah, as long as he
Yep.
concentrates on it.
And no one that hurts them.
Yep.
Alright, so we're just going to speed up the bucket. So the bucket comes up back, and it takes a minute, but there's another minute then that Coal Silver takes to get down. You don't see that. Let me move you all the way down over here. There we go.
Hey, okay.
Another minute for the bucket to come back up, and Thwip asks you if you wanted to go down before him. I don't think we can both fit.
Yeah, just a littlest bit of a tight squeeze. I'm still. Well, let me see. I think the rules are officially that for ritual casting you can do like light activity, but I don't know. It's not been enough minutes yet.
Yeah, you should be able to, like, just sit in the bucket and go down.
Tell you what, you know how this works. So, I'll head down. You can go behind me. That way we've got someone who knows what they're doing up here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, and then you go down, and you are over here. Do not pay attention to the fact that you can see through walls.
Ooh, okay. Oh, for a second there I was having visions. Hello. Alright.
So, Joggin will kind of point the other direction and go, oh yeah, our buddy here says some of his friends disappeared going up that way, so don't stray too far.
Yeah, no, totally not what I was going to do. All right then. Ooh. Just, if you don't mind, before we move on, I'm a couple minutes away. I'm performing a sort of incantation. It takes a little bit. I want to
Okay.
be able to understand you all better and the nature of cooperation. I have an ability where if I concentrate for a few minutes, I suddenly can understand people when they're talking in languages I don't know. Came in very handy when I was doing work in the city. A lot of people coming in from afar. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'll carry on.
How much longer you need for that?
Takes 10 minutes. I've probably used at least 4 or 6 of those.
6, yeah. Okay, so
Going up and down would have been a good chunk of that.
Yeah.
Thwip.
Allowed. Take the time to finish that.
Thwip is gonna like glance down here and quickly scurry back over here. He was brave enough with you standing behind him to take a look, but he visibly does not want to go down there.
That's a brave flip.
Like he looked like
Flip.
he looked like he was quickly glancing for something, and then when he couldn't see it immediately, he came right back.
Is there something down that way that we should be aware of? Or is it just one of those something is down there we don't want to find out kind of things?
Both. Like I was looking to see if I could see Hip down there. 'Cause he hasn't come back for like a day.
Ooh.
But sometimes he just does that. He's been a little sad since we had to leave the other cave.
I understand. I had to leave home myself not too long ago. Well, maybe once we talk, we can see about finding him. I mean, looks over at the others, assuming that everything's completed at this point. So we were technically supposed to come in here and clear the mine out of monsters.
Nod slowly.
True.
I mean, that's putting ourselves in danger, but if there is something down there, it's only a matter of time before the miners find it, and that could get us potentially in trouble with the elder fellow.
I could try sneaking around, see what's ahead.
If you would
We
like.
should probably talk to the kobolds first.
Yeah, I agree. Just, we bring up the option to your leader. See if perhaps those can be agreed upon terms.
Okay.
You're wonderful, you know that?
He like he's a lizard, so he can't blush, but he pulls his hood over his face.
You've been very brave. It's hard to leave home. I've known quite a few kobolds back in the city. Quite industrious people. Very positive opinions.
Well, that's better than here. Most people run because, I don't know. I guess we're really scary.
Yeah, terrifying.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that it's been at least, you spend the 10 minutes to cast the comprehend languages, so that's all that
Goes
procs.
for an hour. Yep.
And you can go ahead and go and ask your kobold friends which way we have to go now. And Thwip seems to remember something, goes, oh, wait, hold on. And he's going over here. And you hear, like, in Draconic, you hear chattering. So now that you can comprehend the languages, you hear them basically telling a couple other kobolds that whoever comes down that hallway, they're fine. They're fine. Don't freak out. They're fine.
Don't shoot poison darts into their neck.
You just hear them, like, de-setting up like 24 different traps.
You actually see this one here peek down the corridor at you and then skitter back.
Jogging waves.
Gehrman also waves. Guten Tag.
And then you hear him chattering in Draconic again, going, "Fine! They're huge!"
Aww. Saturn must be very young.
Swip keeps arguing, "No, they're fine. They're nice." And he's not even the one that's charmed.
Hopefully the charm guy, once that wears off, realizes, oh, they were nice to me. It didn't, murk me when they had the chance.
Hoping for that outcome.
It's not like Friends, I don't think, that makes them immediately angry afterwards, so you should be alright.
No, but they do know when the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you, but it doesn't say, like, it's up to the DM and what they would feel.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what Scorp does. So you hear their conversation going in that kind of direction for a bit, and then Swip comes back into the hallway and goes, "Okay, you can come in."
Wonderful. Well, shall we? And
Yes. Keep going into the walls.
oh my.
There's no way to prevent wall warping. Oop, don't do that, roll 20.
We just walk through stone like my ancestors did. I think.
Okay. So Thwip points at this one and goes, "That's Grek." And he points at this one and says, "That's small."
Greg and small. I say, wonderful.
And I'm not joking. The module named this one SMOL.
Yeah, they knew exactly what they were doing. This was written after that meme started.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Scorp waves at Maximus and goes, "You can come."
Okay.
I just want you all to know you're doing a very good job. We are here to help. We're
Help?
not here to cause problems. We are trying to sort things out. There's been some misunderstandings. The miners, once they know you are fine and that you got driven away from your old home, we can sort things out without any violence. The people are just scared, that's all.
Oh, that's good. I don't like violence. This is small.
So I can imagine you don't.
He is noticeably smaller than the rest of them.
He's a baby.
He's a baby. Well, should talk to Trex then, says Greg, and he points up this way and goes, "There's another bucket up there that we can take. It takes a longer time to go. Do you want to look anywhere else? I mean, we don't like it over there, but you're bigger."
What is it? What is exactly over there that makes you not like about it? We were sent here to clear out the minds of monsters, you know.
It's just a big hole up there as far as we can tell, but if people go up there by themselves, they don't come back.
How?
It's fine
I
if
wonder
they go
if
in
it's
a
the same
group.
hole.
Gearman, with your inherent stone knowledge, you would be able to tell that, yeah, this would be the same hole that you were standing above, going straight down into this mine.
Yeah. So, yeah, that scans. That must be the shaft.
We don't know if they're fallen or if something's dragging them in there, so we just don't go over there.
Yeah, an unpleasant outcome for sure.
Before we head down, or
Probably talk to Trex first, but I mean, the bucket's a long way.
How long? So, like, compared to the other one, like twice, 3 times?
He counts on his 3 fingers. Goes,
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Just curious.
Small goes, it's 5 minutes. He's just impatient.
Ah, all right. That's not too bad. So it was going to be like an hour or something. That's a long time. It's a commitment.
Small apparently has the brains of this group.
Or you're growing versus mental, my friend, and there's nothing wrong with that, I say out of character.
Small goes, I can go and get the bucket ready if you want to go down there, but I'm gonna... Because I think we left it on the other side, didn't we? Should go get it.
If you need a moment, should we anything we should know or be aware of about the treks going in? We don't want to set any bad impressions.
Oh, Trek's very smart. He speaks better common than we do.
Ah, well, that's what makes things a little easier.
And he's got wings.
Oh.
Interesting.
He's got wings, and he let us out of the other caves after the hairy man started eating us, and he
Is he a
said...
kobold too?
Yeah, he kobold.
I've never met one of your kind with wings, though I was told they exist. They're not very common among your people.
No, he's real cool.
Well, I look forward to meeting him. He's as smart and as heroic as you say, this should be just fine. We are just here to help.
I hope you can. He said the miners would be okay with us being here, but then they all,
Well, people fear what they don't understand, you suddenly appearing. Who knows? I'm sure we'll work something out.
And with the blizzard never stopping, people are antsy.
Yeah, that whole deal with the ice goddess thing.
Yeah, people get mean when it's cold.
I'm not a big fan of the cold either.
People are always mean. Humans are always mean to kobold. That's Greg over here. I'm trying to make different voices, but it's hard because my voice always slips into...
The hoser bowls.
Mm-hmm.
Because Joggin wants to make sure they stay friends, he reaches into his pack and pulls out some jerky from his rations, starts chewing on some and offers it.
To Scorp. You could probably actually stop concentration and explain that now, if...
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, he goes, so, don't be mad, and I'll cancel the charm. He goes, this was just to make sure, we didn't hurt each other, okay? Jerky?
Yeah, can you...
I think it's moose.
Can you just pop up that spell description for me? Just click the... Just so I can read it. Because I know it doesn't work like friends.
I don't have it in Roll20 because I'm lazy. Hold on. I can copy-paste it.
That would
I
work.
have it open in another tab.
I just want to see what exactly it says, Charlie.
And I'm not seeing it say concentration. I don't actually think charm person is concentration.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
I'll double check. But yeah, I don't think it is. Thought
I
it
think
was
it's
earlier,
weird.
but then I remembered.
I think it's just it's very easy to dispel is the thing.
And you
Yeah,
can
because this...
you can drop it early.
companions do anything harmful.
You can drop it early, though, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can drop it any time.
Any spell you cast, you can voluntarily end it.
Scorp blinks
You
his
do the
eyes.
undo button.
Scorp blinks his eyes a little bit and looks confused, and then he looks at you, and he goes, he gasps, how dare.
I thought we
I'm
were
sorry?
friends.
But then he sees you holding out the jerky, and he like narrows his eyes and says, "I watching you," and takes the jerky.
Fair. And then Jog is just thinking to himself, maybe I should have canceled this after I was on the other side of this pit that we have to cross.
Yeah, we'll make sure he goes before you.
It's better now than, like, it drops in the middle of talking to their leader and he just goes, "These motherfuckers spelled me!" Oh.
He just looks like the most offended kobold you have ever seen in your life, but he is like, he's not saying anything to the other kobolds because he probably thinks that it's better to just be quiet for now.
So I'm imagining when those, like, the little tiny ledges just puff up to try and look big and angry.
Yeah.
Puffs up a little bit and then just goes sulks in the
Little
angry
chunk.
corner.
He huddles
Just
further.
angrily chewing on the jerky.
He is. Have you ever seen like a toddler burrito themselves in a blanket as they're munching on something that you gave them?
Yes, I have nieces and nephew that are in that age range, and they are very good at the pouting stage right now.
That is what
That
he's
is
doing.
literally every day of my life.
That's what he's doing right now. It's about this time where Small like waves you over and goes, "Okay, whoever wants to go first."
I can understand their language. Maybe I should go first.
Me or Maximus will follow then.
Yeah. See, not to worry. I have a bit of a silver tongue, good business acumen.
Although, should one of them travel over first and warn anyone on the other side that we're coming?
I'm
Because
small. All will be well. Lead the way, small.
Okay, over here. And it's just this one is like a bucket that goes horizontally, like it's going like a zip line into the darkness.
Oh my. Quite the ingenious contraptions. Did you build these?
Oh no, they were here before. If we built it, we would make it so more than one person could go at a time. That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, this seems strange. I don't even know. Did we learn that the miners went down this far at all? I remember them saying that they didn't really go this far.
They have not gone down this far for a while because nobody likes the buckets.
That explains it.
That
So this
would
predates
make- yeah.
them.
Completely fair.
So this
do we
predates
see
them.
like any sign of mining around where we're at? Just like while we're waiting.
Not recently, but when you are peeking over here up this way, there are like gem nodes with some pickaxes. And the only prints that you see are the kobolds, but in the dust and everything. But you can guess that there were people here mining. And peeking down here into this one, are some little gemstones. So you're guessing that they just didn't leave their equipment.
Okay. Jaga just had a very bad idea, but he doesn't want to say it out loud. But he's like, and he like motions for Maximus to like bend down, and he's like, I sudden bad thought. What if the thing that like snatched their friend might have been a miner that got stuck down here, and now they're crazies trapped in the mines?
That's
If they were this far down, they might not have had the chance to escape.
that's possible, I suppose, but we don't have anything to confirm it right now.
Oh my. I can see into the boundaries of reality.
Get back here.
Because we can't see what you see, we don't know what's going on.
Boundary breaking.
Get out of the walls.
I'm a dwarf. You
Turn
can't-
back no clip. Turn off no clip.
Yeah.
Okay, so you two start your journey down there. Small is very small, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you, let him come with you.
Yep, I'm on the lower side of medium, so I think that should work out.
You can squeeze with Small. You could not squeeze with Thwip. So eventually you two come down. Let me grab you and get you down here without showing you the walls. You come down here.
Oh. Thank you for that. That was a very pleasant ride, Small.
It's kind of fun.
Why. I don't know why, but I feel very comfortable in here. Must be because I must have a mining ancestor or something.
Dwarves like caves like kobolds do, right?
Yeah. So, like, we act like it's like our thing and just our thing, and no one else can. I've never understood that.
Well, you're a very nice dwarf. I like you. And
He's great, Small.
He starts cranking the crank to bring the bucket back up for the rest of you.
All right. Suppose I'll go next. It's in here, right?
Yep. And again, it's
right.
The bucket comes up in another 5 minutes, and then you take a 5-minute ride down to here. I'm just going to move you for it. It is just like being on a zip line, except you're sitting in a bucket, and it's not that fast.
That sounds terrifying.
It's in the dark, too.
Oh,
Over.
God.
Yeah, you are in the dark. But it was fine, because Maximus had his light on, so...
Yeah, no, he can just see the edge of his vision and the darkness beyond it much more clearly.
You probably scared the shit out of the bats living down there. Like, what the fuck is that?
That's a good
There's
thing we
a
didn't
lot
fight
of
the giant. The glowing orb of hate has found us.
Okay. So, Greg, noticing that Scorp is still pouting at you, jogging, offers to go with you.
Okay. You okay, Cole?
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
And then I'm just going to move you all down here for another 5-minute ride. And I'm going to move some of it.
Well, if you ever are on the lookout for work or anything, we have to... Oh, good, you're here.
Yeah. Be careful on here, this platform. I built it myself. Don't break it. That's Greg.
All right, Greg, we'll do our best. I recognize good craftsmanship when I see it.
He puffs up a little bit, but he's just still Greg is not entirely up for all of these big people.
All right, then. Off to meet this Trex.
Thwip asks Cole Silver if he wants to go first or have them wait up here, or what he would like.
I would go first if you don't mind.
Okay. Scorp is still pouting, so I have to get him, to get in the bucket. Alright, so you go down the slip and slide, and that'd be more terrifying if it was a slip and slide.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
No. I've had that nightmare.
That scared me that part scared me in the Goonies when I was a kid.
That's fair. I mean, the Goonies was surprisingly scary when you were a child.
Oh.
Yeah. Could go on and on about that. But that's a lot of 80s movies for you.
Okay.
TV executives are like, what do kids want? I want to get the shit scared out of them.
Which is fine, because I did.
Yeah.
God, did you ever watch The Witches? I mean, we're getting off topic, but have you ever watched The Witches?
Yeah.
Because
I have.
I've never watched The Witches, but I have read the book.
that movie scared the shit out of me.
Practical effects in it work. They really, really work.
God
Just
damn.
funny, because out of morbid curiosity, I've tried to watch the CGI-heavy remake, and it did not have the same effect at all. And I'm usually very open-minded about the modern-day effects, but it just did not sell it as well.
It didn't. I tried to watch and it was just like, I should watch the other one.
Yeah, I had that exact same result of, I could have spent the last hour and a half just watching a better version of this movie. But anyway.
Okay. So Greg leads you across the boards. They are sturdy enough for everybody to go across. And he points out this tightrope. He goes, "That's the only way around that way. I don't know if anybody of you can get over there, but
My dexterity is not very
Wait,
high.
what's my gear? I have a Dungeoneer's pack.
Additional rope, yeah, but the problem
Wait, hold on. I have an idea.
Greg
See
goes,
if I had anything.
What level am I?
2.
Okay. Level 2. Hold on.
Is your idea to yeet people?
No.
I mean, I got pipe.
You would happen to
but I
have-
don't have
Do you
fire.
happen to have... Excuse me. And he turns to
Sorry.
Ulrich. Do you happen to have some metal on you I could use?
what kind?
That doesn't matter. Just any kind will do.
He pats the inside of his coat, and he comes up with a dagger, and he goes, "Is this enough? I don't know what you need it for."
Well... Hold on. How much would it cost to build a small bridge from here to there?
What exactly are you?
I am using my channel divinity, Artisan's Blessing.
Okay, can you pop that up on the screen for me to read?
Sure.
Hour-long ritual. Crafts non-magical item. Okay. More 100 HP.
Sure, a dagger wouldn't be enough of a cost to equate to a bridge. But
I do have 39 gold pieces.
I have a crowbar. It's a nice crowbar.
this isn't the way to go see Trex, is it?
He might be over there, but last time I saw him, he was down there. If you wanted to go over there, this is the only way.
He does have wings. It'd be quite easy for him. Maybe we table that thought until later. Maybe we can use it as another bargaining chip of sorts to get on better terms with them. He says as a whisper, but very good idea, very novel.
Thank you.
Anybody with dark vision can see that down here is you can't really see it very well, but you see the sparkle of gems like you did upstairs. So that is either an undiscovered node, or the miners just have not been able to get over there, and the kobolds have.
Understandable. And looking down, this is another very, very deep hole.
You can look down it as far as you want, and you can't penetrate that darkness.
Oh no.
Hey, Maximus, you're like you can do that infinitely, right?
I think so.
Jog doesn't have a light. It's like here, cast light on this, and he holds up like a piece of rock, and I'm just gonna drop it.
Actually,
Oh,
no. It only works on one thing at a time.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, might be an interesting experiment, but same time, I don't know if I'd be comforted more or less by knowing exactly
Yeah.
how hard on that goes.
I
right now.
realized I had that same realization as soon as I was saying it, but
That's very creative, though. It's good to remember for a future scenario in case we have to use it. Good thinking. Good out-of-the-box thinking there. Joggin.
Big people are smart, Grex says.
Oh, yeah. These are very, very, very capable people. Yeah, very good at what we do.
He looks at Maximus and goes, I might be able to get everybody else to give you their daggers if you really want to go over there. And that should be enough if he gets all the kobolds to give you their daggers.
I'll think about it, but I appreciate the consideration.
We don't want you to go unarmed if there are still dangerous monsters down here, but that's certainly a worthwhile potential endeavor. I actually have a couple old things I don't need. We'll see.
I have 5
Hey,
goblins and plenty of crossbow heads, like the heads of crossbow bolts.
I've got 10 pythons. I've got a crowbar.
Well, yeah, if you gave them all your pythons, that would be
I have
pretty
a
much
hammer.
exactly.
Although I did have an idea. We don't think Maximus, no offense, but that even I'm feeling a little iffy about just the single tightrope, but we should have enough rope that we could like string a couple more across and reinforce it, right?
I could just add my rope to the mess.
I could do
that
it too.
still
You know, I could.
requires,
I mean, I could cross over. I could hammer and python to secure some extra ropes.
We have something. If you don't want to waste that many resources, maybe you could make a grappling hook of some kind, and he just kind of holds out his hand and floats a little thing up in it and just kind of makes a little throwing motion, kind of indicating, I could catapult that if we tie a rope to it. It'd make it over to the other side easily. But I'd rather not do that right now until we know the mine is safe.
Here,
Do have a crossbow.
tie a rope to me. I'll try crossing. If I fall, you just fish me back up and try again, and then I can just secure ropes to the other side.
Yeah. I could also just make a grappling hook.
Yeah. But let's talk to the boss first. Maybe
Yes.
we can offer that. There, I can see gemstones over there. Maybe saying that we found a new big ore vein for them, miners up top, and that the kobolds found it and got it ready for them might be a good peace offering.
Oh, you are smart. This is small. I have a good feeling about this.
Big A.
So
Okay,
so we okay with tying me to a rope and then? Oh, wait, is the boss down this way?
Yeah. Boss is over this way. He says the last place they saw him.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Oh, I thought we had to cross to get to the boss.
Nope.
To
I
try.
asked about that a minute ago.
Oh,
he said he might be over there, but last time he saw him, he was over here.
Like, he has wings. He could get over there very easily. Like, we could just ask him to fly over there with something like another rope. Could be quite easy if we do this, but I think we shouldn't waste too much time and talk.
I mean, it's a little offensive, but I mean, Cole or Maximus could probably just chuck me over there.
Yeah, true. They are units.
So, Joggin, glancing down this tunnel, you see that there is 3 more kobolds down here. And you're guessing that one of them is Trex. Probably this one right in the center, because you see wings.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I think we found Trex, you guys.
Yeah, wonderful. Let's go speak with him. Make sure that he knows exactly what's happening.
Grex has come in first, and you hear him chattering away in Draconic, and Jogan, he's basically saying, these guys are cool. That's all.
Hey.
Oh, I saw him detect magic up. Do I see magic, like them carrying any magic stuff, or... Actually... How far is detect magic?
You do
I
actually.
wonder if... Oh, I do?
Once you get close enough to Trex, it starts procking for a pouch at his side. And once you get close enough to Trex, you can tell that the wings that he has are made of sticks and what looks like leather.
Oh.
Salutations. You must be these tracks we've heard so many good things about.
He nods and goes, hello, Howard.
Wow, very, very good, yes. So we were told you are a bit more fluent in the common tongue. It can be tricky to learn. My accent is been very hard to work its way through.
Yeah, it took me a while to learn how to be this fluent in it. What can I do for you? You're not. Are you with the miners? Have they realized that we mean no harm? Because we don't. We mean no harm.
We were sent down to make sure of that. Yes. These are my associates. Feel free to speak whenever.
We were sent by the town to, put it nicely, evict you and see to the safety of the mine, but clearly you're not the monsters that they were claiming you to be, so...
No.
We're not here.
We did hear one of your folks say something, though. Oh, my bad, I didn't mean to interrupt you, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. My connection, there's this weird delay, and it drives me crazy because I always feel like I end up talking over people.
That's the danger of internet.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I will try my best to catch that. I did not mean to start talking over you, but I think the delay started, and we were both... I thought you were already done. Anyway, yeah, we were sent down here to potentially evict you, yes, if you actually meant harm. But I think you just scared them is all. These are very humble miners up top. They don't exactly want to have to fight their way through their workday.
That's understandable. I wouldn't want to come down here and suddenly there was something in my face that I didn't know.
Yeah, very understandable. So we were sent down here to make sure that things were understood and where everyone else stood. I did hear one of your associates say something about something potentially dangerous in one of the previous chambers we were in, something snatching people away.
Either that or they're just being clumsy and falling in the hole, but most everybody knows to stay away from that. So I'm...
Pretty noticeable hole.
I don't know... It only happens when they're alone. None of us have seen anything, and it's only when somebody is by themselves that they just vanish.
Is that...
Maybe a cave predator?
That does not sound like an accident sort of thing. That seems...
I doubt it's a simple predator either. That sounds magical, perhaps even supernatural.
That's calculating if it is something like that. I mean, sure, going in a group, you're more likely to catch yourself, but one would think if you're walking down a tunnel by yourself, you'd be very aware of the giant hole and try to steer clear of it.
That's why I believe that there has to be something.
Well...
But, you said that the miners... Would you be able to talk them into letting us into town?
Potentially, yes.
The cold makes us slow
I don't know.
and dim-witted, and we just wanted a place that was warm.
That's completely understandable. It's been very cold, especially with all this goddess of winter nonsense going on up top.
We are all completely willing to work our way, you know. We don't want to just squat in town for nothing. We understand that, you know, we would have to contribute to town, and we're willing to do that to, you know, be warm and have food. And Joggin, that magic on his hip is pulsing a little bit when he's talking.
Detect magic? What school is it?
It's a little bit necromantic.
Wait, so like when you say it's talking, it's pulsing, like
When he's speaking, it, like, the aura around it kind of flexes. It wouldn't be noticeable.
it's reacting to his voice?
Yeah, it wouldn't be noticeable unless you were, like, looking directly at it. Like, the detect magic is detecting it, but it's, like, subtle.
Would he have any idea about like what this could be, like what it could mean? He is not a very learned halfling.
If you wanted to roll Arcana, you could see if you could figure out exactly what's going on, or as close as you can guess.
Come on, halfling luck.
Do it.
I can't use my 21? Okay. Let's see. Arcana. 10. Damn it.
Passable.
So it's not. You're not entirely sure what it could be. It could just be like he dabbles in magic and has necromantic components in his pouch. But you wouldn't know why it was reacting to him speaking.
Is making it weird. Yeah, that's what's weirding me out.
You can bring that up with us later if you like.
Yeah, I'm not going to bring that up right now, but good to know.
Yeah, that's concerning. I don't like that. All right.
Oh, speaking of detect magic, I meant to ask, because I think I would have been in range.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything magic within 30 feet from, like, across the bridge here when I was...
Oh, it's 30 feet, huh? Let me see.
I can't really see it. I would have been walking along the bridge and glancing over.
Let me look up something in the book.
Aaron will just be making small talk with Trex in the meantime.
Yeah, something is pinging over there across the rope bridge.
Is it too far to tell what kind of magic vibe it would give?
No, it's in range. It's within 30 feet. Definitely, it would have pinged. It is.
Okay.
Oh no! It's an insidious DM laugh.
No, that was me. That was me humming, trying to figure out how to explain this.
Oh, it's not an easy answer. That's concerning.
It's not exactly an easy. Oh, that's what it is. But let me look up something real quick. I forgot that was there.
I really wasn't expecting to find something there. I just thought it was going to be something shiny and jogging as a greedy little bastard.
Well, now we have a canon reason for why you were so fascinated about getting over there instead of misunderstanding about where the boss was. When he was literally...
No, Jogging was just terrified that everyone would have to get across there, including Maximus, because it's just like, how do I save my friend Maximus?
So,
Yeah.
The school of magic that you can detect from whatever is over there was evocation.
Okay.
Or at least the echoes of evocation.
That's perfect. Okay.
With Trex, you're just getting, like, little pings of...
Jogging actually, he was at saying a Trex.
What was that?
Sorry, my connection's being all wibbly-wobbly tonight. But Joggin was actually going to say, and if the town's called Tourmaline, right?
Yeah.
If Tourmaline's, doesn't want, isn't to your liking, we are pretty good friends with the people of Lonelywood. It was Lonelywood, right? Yeah. They'd probably be, if you're willing to do like a little bit of lumber work or hunting or something, they might be willing to take you in.
Yeah, we also happen to own our own establishments that we're working on. Putting together an inn of sorts. We could certainly use the help. We've got a bit of a motley crew, but Definitely never mind.
Did we ever come up with a name for that yet?
No, we have not.
Still in debate.
Small hears you saying this.
Winter's Cape.
Small hears you saying this and goes, They have an inn for us to live in. We should go there. It's easier. And
It's warm.
Trex goes, we should try to make friends with the townspeople here.
Yeah, but you also could quite easily, if that doesn't work out, you have a good option, that's all. Just saying. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you clearly want to.
It would be easier for us to go to your inn, yes, but there's a more protection here for us.
I mean, I don't know. We handled ourselves pretty well. We fought a crazy wild lady who was using very powerful magic. She summoned a couple of ghost bears that almost killed us. And since there was that giant moose and that dead guy and that crazy ghost thing, it's a banshee, I think you said it was?
It was a banshee.
God.
Also, we have a talking bush that's our friend too.
Yeah, he makes berries like every day that you could just eat. He doesn't mind. He actually likes it.
You see these two very quiet kobolds over here looking at each other and going, we should go there. It's easy. And Trex crosses his arms and goes, we'll keep that in mind for the second option. If anybody wants to insight the kobold, you can.
That gets right. Yeah, that's a little too insistent.
I'm gonna try.
Go, +2 insight. Oh, shit.
17. Predator senses.
Roll
okay,
again.
You roll, buddy.
Nope, Garriman's having a great time. Wow.
Nope.
Colsilver and Maximus. As he's getting more and more insistent, you can look at him and tell that he is, he's lying about wanting to just be in town. He's got another reason for him to be so insistent of being in this town.
Ulterior motives.
Oh.
You can smell liars.
The other kobolds around him, you can tell, because you got some pretty good insights there, you can tell that they're very excited to go to your inn. This sounds fantastic. And they're looking at Trex like, but we should!
Right.
This place sucks!
I think Dog is just distracted by the magic stuff.
Yeah, you're distracted by that. Garriman's just genuinely having a good time.
Okay, Raves, what you were saying?
I was say on, getting that insight that, Mr. Leader Dude is maybe lying. Cold Silver's gonna move up very slowly as to not try and scare the kobolds. He's going to tap Gearman on the shoulder. Just not even tap, just place a hand on his shoulder, and he goes, "You can trust this man. We never lie." He's gonna as he says that, he's going to lightly grip his shoulder on the word lie.
The insight check that low. Insight you.
Yeah. Can I? Do I have to roll anything to try and pass 18. That message along, or?
Nope. He's going to insight you, and you get the message with that.
Yeah. It's like, Garriman looks up at you, feeling the squeeze. Ow! That looks in your face and sees. He knows you're a pretty serious dude.
Yeah. Just gonna nod slowly.
Oh.
Yeah. We have no reason to lie to you whatsoever. It's what trust is all about in these sorts of situations. We just want to help, and we don't want to give the miners any reason to think of you in deserving of why they ran away. Don't want them to think that you actually do mean them any harm, right? Yes?
Jogan, your insight was bad, but your detect magic is still up. His pouch on his side pulses really hard.
Well, that actually ties into what I was actually going to do next. when Cole stepped up, Jogging Rose slipped by his, halfling could just move. And he would actually go like, "Hey, Maximus, do you mind if you like just lift me up? I need to get a better angle into that cavern." And he'll climb up onto his shoulders if he allows. And while he's up there, he's gonna whisper, "Okay, there's something magic in that alcove over there, but there's also something necromagic inside Trex's bag that is pulsing when he talks. I don't know what that's about.
Weird.
But there's also something really shiny and magic over there, and I'm really damn curious." But also Trex is being really weird.
And he's whispering as well. I'd say this is the more pressing of our two issues.
Yeah. Also, his wings are fake.
Are they being covered by illusion magic right now?
No, he's just the other kobolds are just like
They're trying their best.
they're trying their best. They're
I
trying
could
their
tell.
best.
As a forge cleric, you would see the kobold craftsmanship immediately, one would think.
Oh, I could tell. I just didn't want to point it out. It'd be rude.
You look so proud.
Right.
You understand, don't you, Mr. Trex? If we're told, your associates trust you quite a bit. And one thing a good leader does is they listen to their associates back. Trust is built on honesty and communication, yeah? I hate that, but are you is there something you would not, that you are afraid to tell us? Because we mean absolutely no harm. Look, Gehrman will take out one of his hand axes and set it down on the ground.
Trex is like, his eyes are darting around, like he's surrounded by kobolds who want to go one way. He very clearly needs to stay in town for something, and now he's got you in front of him, telling him that no, you should do this way. I'm gonna see something. Yeah, he narrows his eyes at you, narrows his eyes at Cold Silver behind you. Why would you be lying to me? I didn't think you were.
Well, I'm just saying. For all you know, we could have been sent down here by the townsfolk to murder you all. I mean, as angry and intense as everyone is. But we're not. And you're trusting me on that, yeah? Because otherwise you all and your associates would have attacked us by this point. But they didn't. They were cautious, and we were cautious right back. But we talked it out. And mentally thinks to himself, and totally didn't use charming magic.
It's fine. We bought his silence with jerky.
Ask any of them. We could have harmed all of your friends back when they were doing that. I mean, two of them, they were sawing and sabotaging one of the wooden platforms the miners were using. That's cause for concern, yeah? People could die. But we trusted that. We came down here to speak because we wanted to talk things out. Smaller-minded people, well, they would have just attacked on sight from that. That looks like clear intent to harm. This does not have to be ugly in any capacity, but we need honesty from you as well.
So Maximus, now that Joggin has pointed out that the thing on his side is pulsing when he talks, you can ask him if it's doing it now, and then make an Arcana check to see if you know what's going on. I'll give you advantage because you are a cleric.
Is it doing it now?
Every time he talks.
Okay.
And it's like, necromancy is what the
Oh,
vibe I get from it.
alright, well, we'll see. God damn it.
Roll 20 is an ass.
Yeah. You can do it again every time he speaks, but you have to make him say more than 2 words.
Right.
Well, Gehrman is officially in I'm needling a potential customer trying to swindle me mode. Just saying. That's all it has to be here.
Sorry.
Well, if you'd like to stay here, perhaps we can work out a mutually beneficial trade agreement. Are there any sort of supplies you need? You seem to be pretty self-sufficient, but I am a blacksmith by trade, so I could conceivably craft anything you needed from the comfort of our inn. We can set up trade. What is it that you need?
I don't need trade. I need to get into town to provide.
Jogging, tapping Max on his shoulder because he's sitting on his shoulder.
Right.
15. Much better.
That is good enough. That pouch and the pulsing when he's talking and being so insistent, even though he's being given a very good option, and the necromancy, he's being possessed by something.
Oh dear. Oh dear. And I'm going to relay this information to Joggin. He's being possessed. We're going to need to get that bag away from him. Get that bag.
You don't know exactly why a possessed kobold would want to be in town, but you can't imagine that it's good.
Right.
Well, look, if that is anything we need to know, Scareman's still just talking and playing negotiator here. He knows something's off, but he doesn't know that context himself. He just kind of looks back at Cold Silver, giving a very clear, I'm not getting anywhere with this guy kind of look. He is a stone wall, but fully in agreement that something's off here.
And Maximus, if you wanted to relay anything to anybody but Joggin, you'd have to go up and whisper to them. And I think Cold Silver's actually up here right now.
Oh, Joggin has an idea.
Oh, I have.
Sorry, go ahead. I don't mean to cut you off.
Okay. And I think Maximus is going to go over to Cold Silver, and he's not going to whisper it, and he's not going to whisper to avoid looking conspicuous. And he says, well, I understand if you want to make friends with the townspeople. That's quite a noble goal. However, you might need some protection as we get back up, and we can handle that. As far as protection goes, and he suddenly points his trunk at the pouch, we've got that in the bag.
And sorry, go ahead.
And he's sort of leaning his head to Cool Silver and looking between him and Trax, like as if that's a hint.
Do I need to make an insight to catch on, or is this...
You know that something is frickin' whack about this kobold, and the fact that he is pointing directly at that pouch.
Okay.
We're all in sus mode, for sure.
You're all in sus mode.
Yeah.
So Joggin will then say, in Halfling, because he remembered that Gehrman has comprehend language, he will go, Trex is being possessed. We think it's sourced in his pouch there.
And he'll just kind of mutter to himself for a moment.
So he just kind of talked gibberish there for a second.
Very hearty sounding gibberish, yes. Just inadvertently makes eye contact down at the pouch. Why is it so important that you need to get up into the town? When, if you need to, I mean, I understand there's urgency here, but, I mean...
Like I said, we need the protection of an actual town.
Lonelywood is an actual town. A little more humble, but you know. Things don't always need to be large and in charge to be worth their time to exist. I mean, you're a kobold. Surely you'll face that sort of prejudice. You should know all about that.
I do. I just feel like we should make up for startling their townsfolk and offer our services to them first. He's getting noticeably more and more frustrated as you keep throwing logic in his face, and the rest of the kobolds are like shifting because he's the boss, but they don't like what he's saying and they can't say it out loud.
I speak Dwarvish. That could have come up.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to mumble something in Dwarvish to Gehrman that sounds like the tone of voice sounds like a frustrated, can you believe this guy? But what he's actually saying is, see if there's any way you can get that pouch off him.
Well, if you're going to be presenting yourself to the townsfolk, it might help if you show some gestures of willing appreciation. Maybe, perhaps, I bet I'm not an arcane trickster. I can't really do that the way that it's intended.
Watching this play out, Colsilver can easily see that his gears are whirling away. You know, so he's going to look over his shoulder as if trying to talk to one of the others. And he's going to say in Sylvan, if you need me to attack, put your hand on mine. If you need me to cause a distraction, shrug my hand off.
I don't think any of us can speak. Can any of us speak Sylvan?
I had comprehend languages on.
All right.
And I did announce that to Small and the others earlier, so you'd all know that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
And he's noticed that the others are talking in other languages, and Gehrman seems to be reacting to it. So he's putting two to two together, even though he's not very smart.
I'm having so much fun right now.
So yeah, he's going to give you that opening.
Okay. He, knowing that he's being possessed and everything, maybe, and, let's see, just checking the components of something. He's going to brush your hand off, making a motion for a distraction. Just, I have no idea what funny words you're saying, Magic Man.
Holy shit, guys.
He's gonna turn his head back, and he's going to basically put his hand back on Gehrman's shoulder and sort of push him to the side, but to the side towards the bag essentially. And he's gonna step over and just kind of loom over the kobold just to get his attention, just leer down at him. He goes, "I don't think you're being as agreeable as you should, all circumstances permitting," and just kind of bare his teeth at that.
The kobold bares his teeth back at you, which is, not normal response from a kobold when you move over them.
Coward, yes.
I have a responsibility to my pack.
And we're offering you a good solution. Oh, and Gehrman's just going to move in, kind of getting shoved to the side. Just, have to admit, as a dwarf, I know craftsmanship when I see it. And he just starts, like, feeling the wings. Just have to admit, these are lovely work. Did you make them yourself? You're going to have to show me how.
I did. He's like looking at you like, what the shit?
Does that get a reaction from the others since they thought they were real wings?
Well, Maximus could tell that they were fake. Jogan could tell that they were fake.
And while I'm doing that, during that distraction, I am going to, as quickly and quietly, if I have to roll stealth, I will do it. I will cancel my own disadvantage if I have to. I would like to stealthily cast Mage Hand behind the kobolds back here.
Okay. Yeah, the kobolds are all, like, distracted. They're looking at each other and going, they're fake? Why are they fake? Why you wear fake wings? And the Mage Hand appears over here. I'm going to go ahead and...
It's a shame I can't add in that one Mage Hand I found. I'd love to see a little photorealistic wiggling hand moving around right now.
Oh, God.
That thing was horrible. All right, and and to just have it, since I can't do subtlety because I'm not an arcane trickster, fuck it, we're just going to go for it. It's just going to go and try to grab the pouch off of him during that distraction while I am very aggressively fondling his fake wings.
Okay.
Like shaking him around a little bit, clearly pretending to not know that I am violating boundaries.
If you like, I can give him aid basically by, reaching down and trying to grab at the kobold to pull all his attention towards me.
Hold on, and I have guidance. I could cast that on you. I imagine he's just going to start loudly coughing. Like, he's going to start loudly coughing and acting like something got in his trunk. But in the meantime, he's going to lightly tap Garriman on the hand and give him guidance.
Okay. Do I need to roll anything to get that off with the mage hand without him noticing all that? It's a spectral glowing blue hand. Well, it's not glowing, it's just spectral and floating.
Okay. Everybody is distracted looking, because...
The hand is visible. The other kobolds would be able to see me doing this.
You would.
That's why I called doubt about his wings and have kind of been pushing the tension a little bit there. Trying to see if I can potentially make them hesitate on immediately helping their boss.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what call I'm making here. Just give me a second here.
Okay.
Joggin was gonna fuck around with minor illusion, but I think it might be too late.
The kobolds are distracted. They're already on your side, so they see the hand float between them. Whoops. Float between them. Move, hand. There we go. Sees them float between them, going towards their boss, and they just kind of look at each other and go... Bite their lips, like... They look at each other and go, But it's already too late. The hand has snatched the pouch. What do you want to do with the hand after it snatches the pouch?
Float it way high up in the air.
Okay.
Just go, bed.
I'm gonna float it over here. Oh no, that's Trex.
Get it behind other people if possible. So there's some meat shields there. So
I'm going to say that the hand is a little sentient.
Mm-hmm.
Floats it over here and drops down the hole. As soon as the pouch is away from Trex, he just kind of blinks, and after he opens his eyes, you can tell that they have changed color. It's really subtle.
Are you all right?
I've seen him.
Who are you and what happened?
Okay.
No memory.
All right. Well,
all right. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead. It's cool. I've been talking a lot this whole session. Other people can have a turn. I'm sorry.
My name is Maximus. These are my friends Cole, Gehrman, and Jagan. We have come here to clear out this mine of monsters, but we mean you no harm. Your friends back there have expressed a desire to come stay with us at the inn we own in Lonelywood, and that thing you had in the pouch on your hip was possessing you. That's probably why you don't remember anything. But it's been taken care of.
He looks at the others of his pack, and they just kind of nod at him, like, "Yeah, okay."
I know this sounds very strange, but truly we mean you no harm.
I think whatever was possessing you meant harm for the town, though. Very clear on that.
Do you remember how you came into contact with this stone?
Well,
I don't know if it was a stone. What was it?
it just looked like a component pouch.
No, he was asking. Trex, what was in it? What was in that pouch, if anything?
Oh, I picked it up by the cairn where we used to live, and opened it, and there was just like plants inside. I thought maybe I could sell it in town. You know, it looked like the magic shit. You make magic stuff out of it.
Plants.
Noticing the fact that he's struggling with his words a lot more than before, he'll say, "I can understand what you're saying in your own native tongue if you like, if that'd be easier for you. I can translate for the others."
Oh, okay. He's inside the pouch was like the plants that mages make potions and stuff out of. And then I don't remember anything until I just woke up here.
Oh, that is unpleasant. Yeah, he doesn't know what exactly was in there that possessed him. He picked it up and, poof, suddenly he became who we just spoke to. Well,
if it helps, it was by a dead guy.
Oh. What color were these plants?
Mostly green. I think it was like moss and lichen, if I was right. I mean, I'm not very good with plants.
Yeah, it probably wasn't that so much as the spirit of whoever that was. We may want to ask about that at some point. Let's clear that up. Maybe someone in town knows about that. That sounds very vengeful, spirity. Well, he turns around and looks down that chasm. Just, that is somewhere deeper underground's problem now.
The mage hand gives you a thumbs up and fades away.
Wonderful. Well,
So, and he's speaking in common to make sure that this is correct. He wants to make very sure that what all of you are saying is, like, true. You want us to come to an inn?
Yeah. We were talking about how we need some workers, and you all need a place.
That was going to be the backup, but okay.
We can talk to the town and get a more reasonable relationship working.
Well, I mean, if you let us come with you, it looks like the rest of them, and he's like gesturing to everybody else, like you better. And a good leader, he says as he puffs himself up, should listen to his underlings.
I like you a lot better than the guy I spoke to before, Trex. To say, seems like a real douche.
Was he not listening to the pack?
No, not at all. He was so insistent and pushy.
What a bitch. Okay, so
We'd be happy to have you.
Oh, wherever you wish to go, of course. we can definitely assure you that you don't mean any harm. So we will definitely mention the whole possession thing, and since that's been taken care of. So, looks over the other kobolds. You did say that some people are still going missing. Even your possessed boss didn't know about that. I don't know. Just, there might be other things down here if this goes as deep as it looks.
Chokin, get out of the wall.
Maybe we should get everyone up and clear things up and then head back down here?
Special shiny thing over there.
Yeah.
That sounds like a solution. We'll go speak to Matthew about the possession incident. Let him know that these kobolds are allies and should be treated as such. And then we'll go back and deal with the monsters. Or whatever it is that's down
We'll
there.
scope the place out, really case it. Case the joint.
Yeah, I mean, we can have them wait for us near the entrance, and then we sweep through, clear everything out, strip everything of value, and then we go catch up with them.
Yeah. Wait.
We can do that. We can meet you at the entrance.
He did say we could have the treasure in the mine, didn't he, Matthew?
Anything we found, but he said that all the stuff up top had largely been cleared. However, look points over, that area was not. Something to fund our little startup, perhaps. We could bling up the joint, as it were.
Did any of you pick up a pickaxe, by the way?
They're everywhere. We could easily just grab one.
Yeah, there isn't any down here.
We specifically did say last session, I think, when we were getting them out of the little tiny gems out of the entryway when we came in, that we did pick up pickaxes for it.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Okay, so
Joggin would have had a halfling-sized one, so he's not like a full-duty, like, heavy swinging one.
Basically a chisel.
So,
Yeah, and he can use his hammer if he wanted to dig at something. Hammer and chisel.
well, the kobolds, they all agree to meet you at the entrance. They're going to go pick up the Scorp and Thwip and meet you there. And they also give you, like, some ropes and some planks to make, like, a very basic bridge if you wanted to get across over there.
I like the tying a rope around Jorgen's waist idea for that.
Yeah, and I can go secure a guideline. I have pythons.
They are going to meet you at the entrance.
So,
Trex turns.
Joggin.
Trex turns before he goes on to the barge over here and goes, "You be careful. I like you." And he
I like you a lot better already, Trax. Good to meet the real you.
hey.
Hey.
He's much more fun than the other guy.
God.
I'm gonna run out of the room in the inn if we keep, befriending everyone we go out on an adventure.
Well, if we get enough money from bling from this tunnel over here, we can just build an expansion. Add on a guest wing. Besides, I was more thinking of them being like staff, cleaning the rooms, things like that. Or adding on expansions. They can learn carpentry, I don't know.
I can help. They
So
can
you
help
have
me
me-
with the brewing.
I'd be happy to teach them carpentry or toolmaking if they're interested. But how would we compensate them for their work?
Food, lodging, warmth, and coin
Food.
if we start making it. This is a startup. I mean, we're not paying the mummy or the bush.
And at the moment, I think they'd be happy with just a warm, dry place and rations, food.
Yeah.
So
I just think, look, I just saw a collection of very hungry, very cold, and very eager to please hands, and I thought perhaps that could be something we needed, that's all. I'm not planning on adopting every strange person we see and saying, hey, want to come work with us? We just met a ghost. Can't trust everyone we meet at face value. But they were so small.
exactly.
Especially small.
Okay, now here, hold this. And Joggin hands him the other end of the rope that he's been tying around himself and is now going to try
Ooh,
going across
the rope off
the...
to Cold Silver. It's like, I do not trust my little nerd arms.
He will hold it and brace himself.
Okay.
So is this an acrobatics, or what do I need it?
I would say
I'm
this
scared.
is acrobatics, yes. But since they're holding a rope,
Okay.
you have advantage on it, and you can't fall down the hole, so you could try as many times as you want.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to do that thing where instead of tight rope walking, I'm just going to hang and sloth crawl across it with my legs and just pull myself.
Good idea.
Good idea.
God, so many tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lord. It takes you a few
I'm
minutes.
going to start asking if I can roll physical dice. Because, dang.
Roll 20 is kind of being an asshole. You slip, your grip slips, but Cold Silver can pull you back up with the rope. I'm not going to make him athletics that, because that would be mean.
Yeah,
You are very
the only
small.
damage I'm taking is to my ego.
You are 60 pounds wet, maybe.
You can acrobatics as many times as you want, as long as Cold Silver.
Every time.
Yeah.
Just every time is well. You said with
Okay.
advantage, so that 15 is much better.
Yeah. You get across eventually.
And Jagged's just like grumbling as he just pulls out the hammer and the pythons and just starts hammering an extra, the guideline.
While he's doing that, is there anything around in these little tunnels over here? I know they all end in little dead ends, alcoves. Is there anything of note back here that the kobolds left, or did they take everything?
You, their wood supplies are gone. All the, they gave that to you to make a little bridge if you wanted to. And, everything they were using to make traps is gone. But you see little sparkles. Looks like some geode veins over here.
I don't think I added a pickaxe to my inventory, but Garriman would not have gotten rid of it.
Could ask for one from Cole or Maximus.
Yep. No, he has one. I just don't have one listed in my inventory. I don't think I put it down. I guess, what would I roll to try and see about extracting that?
You just need to roll me a D100 as long as you want to take some time to be doing this. You can take as much time as you want while you're making this bridge.
Since we're probably going to be down here mining for a little bit, could I reason with you to use my chisel and hammer, my masons and tinker tools to get advantage out of it, so I could be a bit more precise, even if it takes longer?
You can do that.
Naturally to a dwarf.
You can do that, and then what you get when you roll that, you can add to the D100.
Okay. Alright, so I'll go ahead and roll Mason's Tools. 14, not bad. Okay, and now a D100. 67, nice. Good. 67 plus 14 is 81, I think? Yeah, 81.
Okay. And how many times do you want to do that? You can you can do this up to 5 times while they're making this bridge.
We all know from previous sessions that Garriman is an absolute whiz with that chisel and hammer, so I'll do it all 5 if we've got the time.
Go for it.
Kobolds have been patient. Alright, so just roll D100s again.
And the mason's tools again to see if you get anything better. Yes.
Alright.
I will be right back while Gearman is mining.
Okay.
15. Just go ahead and roll all these checks. So that's you said with advantage for these?
Yes.
So that's a 20. Another 20. And an 18. Nice. Good rolls all around. Okay, so that's that. Now, D100s. Just roll 5 D100s here. Oh, 4 D100s. 190. Oh, good God, that's a lot of math. So, yeah, no, I'm taking my time. He's carving around every geode mine to try and get it out as cleanly as possible with that same precision that he carved that slightly racist insult into that moon dial with.
Okay, so
I'll be back. I'll be
All
right
right.
back.
okay, we're gonna take a break in just a second. I'm just gonna tell Gearman what he's got.
Okay.
So you get like a couple small gems. You're evaluating them, and they look like this one will be. 2 of them are going to be 1 gold piece a piece.
All right.
2 of them are actually a good size, like tourmaline, but you accidentally cracked them when you were taking them out.
Okay.
So about probably 10 gold pieces for these.
How many for the ones?
Hold
with
on.
10?
You had 2 1 gold pieces.
Yep.
2 10 gold pieces. And the last one that you take out of this wall is completely like it's a good size tourmaline. It's like it's one of the rarer colors of tourmaline, so like a sky blue.
Ooh, I love that one.
About
That's
the
a really pretty stone.
About the size of an acorn in your hand, and you do not see any cracks on this at all. This is going to be at least 100 gold pieces.
Beautiful.
God damn.
That's really good for
Giant.
gold, too.
Giant's gonna feel bad that he missed all this.
All look behind and surrounded by all the kobolds. Okay,
Yeah.
tourmaline. Okay, 1 blue tourmaline worth 100 gold.
Like you said, you can stay down here as long as you want and be mining this stuff. You just have to make the checks.
Let's become miners.
This is a very worthwhile trade, but I think if we told all the other miners that we found all this down here, they'd probably be all like, bro, this is our land, this is our turf, step off.
Might as well get what you can now. All right,
He
and
holds the sky blue tourmaline up. It's like, oh, God, this is worth something for sure. Take a look at this.
that is like a fucking perfect. You rolled that actually with the mason's tools.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Ooh,
before
And back.
Google knows who I am.
we're gonna take a quick break, but I'm going to draw the bridge that you're making. You're hooking up another line here, right?
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
and I was just gonna say that Joggin, being the greedy little thing he is, it does not take him long before he's like, okay, it's set. I'm gonna go check this out, and he would crawl into a little alcove and see what he gets. Actually, he was gonna like peek around the corner, but I'll do that when people get back.
Okay, so
Yep.
we are going to take a quick break before you try to cross this bridge, and I'll be right back.
When should we come back?
Yeah,
About
just
5
whenever.
minutes.
Okay,
whenever.
cool. Bye.
Whatever you need. I'm good right now, so I'll just hang out. Hello, audience. How you doing?
Hello, I am here as well.
Man, lucky find. Blue tourmalines are really pretty.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I'll post a picture of a cut one real quick.
Oh, okay.
Also, I wonder if we'd be able to use mending if either of you have it to fix some of the broken ones.
I believe I
The
do.
cracked ones.
Pretty. Okay, yeah, that is very pretty.
That would look great in a clock or some other gizmo
Oh,
and
no,
gadget.
he's getting ideas. He is getting ideas.
Sell that
Right.
son bitch for cash.
Like, it's either that or it decorates things. Of course, Google knows me. The first thing it recommends is tourmaline blue dice sets.
Eh, Joggin's backup, if they got upset about the whole charm thing, is like, I have some bottles of very nice wine. Would that make you feel better?
That's usually a pretty good icebreaker, yeah. It's Yeah,
Fair
that'd be
enough.
it. So that's about what I found then in terms of size. Decent uncutness. Yeah, that's great. And it's what the town is named after, too, so it works out. I found, like, their mascot rock. So I imagine him just kind of showing off that while you were off over there building the bridge. It's like, hey guys, look at this. You're just like, oh god, there's more of that over there. Joggin works even more furiously than before. That was fun. I haven't done a tense hostage negotiation kind of scenario, but yet, as a player, that was fun.
I was trying to figure out how Joggin would be able to tell, and then it was like, oh wait, comprehend languages is still up, and I'm a halfling.
Yeah, that was smart.
I'll be honest, if that last roll didn't make it, Joggin would just be like, no one's saying anything about this, but cool, rummy. Barbarian should be able to toss a halfling across that far.
Fastball
Yeah.
special it.
Okay, I'm back.
Completely.
Hello.
Oh, come back.
Just waiting on artifacts then we're good.
Before I decided exactly what I was going to do with Joggin, I was thinking of going blade packed with like a polearm and just standing on Maximus as like a hoot owl.
That'd be funny. That'd be very funny. Oh man. Lucky me. I mentioned to them, I basically found the town's mascot rock. It's probably what the mine is famous for.
Mm-hmm. And you got a really good one. Nice. Okay, so Joggin, I know Artifacts isn't here yet,
Yes.
but I'm just gonna let you know what's in here.
I was also going to say he would light the torch and just kind of stick it in the wall so he could see better when he was securing the wall.
Okay.
Or the rope.
Yeah. We could see colors that way. That's a good point. Technically, with dark vision, you can't see color. You just see shades of
Yeah.
gray.
Okay.
So walking up to the light, that's when he notices that the rock is blue.
I'll make a note of that. But Joggin, in here, you recognize like this. There's this wall here, a natural like geo deposit in the wall. It's like the one up top that they had been mining, but this one is like full of gems.
Ooh. And he'll just kind of pop back. He's like,
Is this the same one that had the evocation aura all over it?
I think that one was over here where Joggin is.
Yeah.
Once we start again, he's scrambling up there.
The
Tech
hinky,
magic had a thing on that, yeah.
the magic is coming from that one.
Alright, so the bridge is complete, or are we laying out the planks still?
If you want to make it safer, you can lay out the planks. If you
I
want
would
to try,
like to do that.
if you want to try now, you can do athletics or acrobatics with advantage.
I'm not great at either of those.
But if you want to lay out the planks, take the time to
let's
do
see.
that. Then you can just cross it.
Yep, definitely Garriman's going to play it slow and steady. He does not want to die after finding that shiny rock. I'm going to do beautiful things with you, little thing. Beautiful things. Just have to find someone.
If you toss me another rope. Actually, it's 50 feet of rope. Well, if you toss me another rope, I can secure more. Make it better.
I think we'll be alright. Just need a little time. Just lays out the planks and motions over to Maximus and Cold Silver. Just I probably weigh the least of the three of us remaining over here. Just tie this around my waist. Sorry if I fall. I probably weigh a little more than Jorgen does, but
I could
I'm
carry
going to
you.
die. He just kind of, oh, this is horrible. Lays out the planks as he goes. Just, I don't like this at all.
Okay, what are you wisdom saving for there?
His compulsiveness to not just scurry up here himself.
All right. Gehrman will, with the rope still tied around his waist, he'll stand up and test it out by straight up just walking across all the way. Just, okay. Feels sturdy enough. Just, these are good planks. Pretty sturdy.
All good? All good. And Joggin will scurry up, taking the torch.
Hey, remember, things down here attack you when you're by yourself.
Right.
Yeah, that's why you're here.
So since you know exactly where this magic is coming from, there's some sort of, like, you can see a glittering crystal in the wall, but it's also inside of a skull that's embedded in the wall.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a partially fossilized skull. It just kind of juts out of the wall, and it does not look like any skull that you have ever seen before. The skull has larger than normal eye sockets, a curious ridge between the eyes, nothing that would pass for a nose, and 4 small holes where one would expect to see teeth.
So I'm going to guess my next question of, would my nature check be able to identify that? Because that does not sound natural.
No.
You
Not at
can
all.
try an arcana check, but not a nature.
I will try as well just to see. I don't have proficiency. Yeah, the only one I have proficiency in is history. Or I also have religion, but I don't think either of those apply here.
Okay, you're looking at this...
What?
Joggin, you're looking at this and going, what the fuck is that? And Gehrman, you're looking at this and going, I've been in Waterdeep. I know some weird shit. That's a Mind Flayer skull.
Oh no!
Oh no, it's like the plot of Baldur's Gate 3 all over again. It's like, I've seen one of those mounted up on a tavern wall. That's a Mind Flayer. You know, those...
Well, it doesn't look like it's going to be flaying any minds.
No, so that's...
Now.
something
And
inside-
Joggin will, like, tap the skull.
The
You
skull...
said it's like embedded in the rock a little bit?
Yes. And when Joggin touches the skull, it crumbles into dust and a little crystal shard drops onto the
Try to catch
floor.
Hold on. Who knows what that thing
I mean,
And
it's an instinct. Something shiny starts falling, he's going to try to catch it.
That is where the
Gehrman's
magic
still
is
going to-
coming from, by the way.
Gehrman is going to shout
Okay.
for you to stop, but he cannot physically stop you in time if you do grab it. Although, actually, would you mind if I did try to athletics to grapple you over that? Because I know of Mind Flayers by reputation. I don't trust anything that comes out of them after that nat 20. Yeah, I'd like to try and grapple you to stop you from grabbing it. Find
Okay.
absolutely shit athletics. Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay, you just kind of...
So, do you grab him?
Yeah, just grab by the arm that you're reaching down for. Just, do you know what those things do to people? Don't trust anything you find inside of their heads. Give me a moment. Jeez, I'm not going to take it from you. I just want
Okay,
to find out what it can do.
Gilligan, I like you, you're a nice guy and all, but don't grab me again like that.
Don't grab
Ever.
something that could get you killed. I
And
like you
Joggin,
too.
like forcefully tries to yank out of his grasp.
He releases, just please. We just dealt with one person getting possessed. I don't want to fight you possessed by a squid-headed monstrosity. Oh, and, ritual cast identify.
Okay. Does that take 10 minutes?
It does, yes.
Does anybody want to do anything while he's doing that?
Oh.
Yeah, see if he has the patience. Yeah, he has the patience.
I am going to I am going to stand over here by Joggin and just sort of watch. If he makes a move, I'm grabbing him.
Okay.
You would have
I
heard
guess-
Garen
and
shouting
Joggin
all
will
of
move
that about the
past.
mind. You would have heard the "that's a mind flayer" conversation. Yes,
Yeah,
Guess
they
so.
weren't that far away.
Things echo in here too. So
Joggin's looking pissed and he walks past into the other room.
Do you want to use that time to roll some D100s and find some stuff in the wall? That goes for you.
Sure.
Actually, you know what? I would too.
That goes for anybody that wants to do that while Gearman is trying to figure out what this is.
I'm going to stick near him because I don't want to leave somebody alone in here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. See, you're very kind, Silver.
Right.
Don't let...
So what kind of tools do you two diggers have? Just so I can see if I can give you the same...
I picked up a pickaxe from before, and I've also got like a hammer and pythons. Like, might be a chisel around. I don't know. Those are up top, so I don't know.
Okay. That's not quite as precise as Gearman's tools, so I'll just let you add.
I have these tools, but I don't think those are good for excavation.
No, unfortunately.
I have
a crowbar.
I do have a pickaxe, and I also have, let me check, smith's tools and tinker's tools. I don't know how that would be useful.
Tinker tools have wiggle room, I would say,
Yeah.
personally.
Tinker tools would be good to use for that. You could roll for them. You can see what you get on the D20, and you can add that to the D100 roll, just like Gearman did. Joggin,
So,
your pittons, they're not as precise, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just going to use the regular pickaxe because I don't have anything else I can use.
okay. So you can use the regular pickaxe, and you Archifex, you can use your Tinker's tools to help you with that.
I'll roll a d20 and add it to the d100.
Yep.
Got it. How many d100 rolls is that?
10 minutes. I think Joggin was doing his thing for 5 minutes, tying the rope, and Gearman got 5 rolls, so I'm going to give you 10. Well, he's ritual casting.
Meaty. That's a lot of potential there. All right.
So would that be 10 adding 10 d20s or 1 d20?
10 d20s.
Okay.
Okay, so let me see here.
Gotta do some math.
There, I rolled 10d10.
Damn,
10d100,
Joggin.
I mean.
You still got some good stuff there, Joggin. Damn. Alright.
I mean, this is an
He was rage mining for a little bit there. He's not being quiet.
Okay, so you get 1, 2... You get 1 of the small 1 gold piece tourmalines. The other 2, the next 2 swings, you swing too hard and you hear like something crack. And you don't really get anything from them except for stone. But the next 2 rolls, you'll get 2 of those nice acorn-sized ones, but they're cracked in the middle. So 2 10 gold pieces ones. So you get 2 10 gold piece ones and 1 gold piece one. And then your next swings, again, you're a little angry. You don't get anything for 3 swings. Actually, you don't get anything at all for the next attempt that you have at mining. Like, you're just angrily banging on the wall right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maximus.
He doesn't like to be grabbed.
See. 4, 5, I think for 7, 10. That's a good one. That's a good one. Maximus, you're a little more level-headed than Joggin is. You take a couple swings and you don't get anything out of the wall. Then you hit something real good and you get a 1 gold piece one, and then on the next 2 swings you get a the 10 gold piece one. And then it just seems like nothing else is coming out of the wall. So you get about the same as Joggin did. You get 2 nice gold piece ones. Or 3. Did I say 3? Fucking math, I'm sorry.
I'll add these. I'm gonna add these to my inventory treasure, so 3.
3 10 gold piece ones and 1 gold piece one. Yeah, that's right. Fucking math, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's cool. So, about this time with the ritual will be done?
About that time the ritual is done. You can hear them both swinging away at the wall over there, and finally your ritual completes.
Mm-hmm. What do I learn?
What you learn is this isn't exactly, no matter how it was formed, it's not dangerous. This is called a psi crystal.
Oh, okay, that's fun.
And Identify lets you know what it does, correct?
Yep, I have the thing here. Actually, I can look that up myself real quick.
The crystal grants you telepathy for as long as you remain attuned to it. It also glows with a purplish inner light while you are attuned to it, and the higher your intelligence, the greater the light's intensity, and the greater the range of the telepathy. So there's a table for this.
Yep, I'm looking at it right now, actually. Yeah, okay. Looking at it with a big sigh of relief. Oh, okay. Just looks up at Colt and goes, he's angry. I feel a little bad now that I know that it was not particularly dangerous, but I'll go give it to him.
No, you made the right call. He needs to hold back.
As he enters into the chamber, just awkwardly stepping in. So, good news. It's not dangerous, and he offers the crystal. And I am sorry about the suddenness of that. I can tell that made you uncomfortable. I don't know your story, and I don't want to intrude. It's just, we just fought someone who just about had to fight somebody who got possessed picking up something off the ground. There's danger, and I'd hate to have to fight someone using your body, even only known you for a few days, but that's not a pleasant thought for me.
Joggin?
God damn it, I was muted because my mic was being weird like a minute ago. I forgot to unmute myself, and
I'm glad you're here.
yeah, no, I heard all that. So Joggin would be like, "All right, it's fine. It's just next time, just don't be so grabby. Like stop me if you have to. Like I'm about to grab something, or I don't see it like a trap or something. Sure, stop me, but it's just." I have a thing about being grabbed that I just don't appreciate, alright?
I understand. I feel the same in your shoes, I'm sure. I didn't see any other option. You were very close. I panicked after what happened. So, hey, he looks at, do I see the cracks in the gemstones?
You would, yes.
Picked up a few. You mind if I try something?
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
Would like to try... I'd like to try mending on one of them just to see if that works.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Huh?
Yeah, I asked about that in chat, so sorry.
It's for usually much weaker material. Bending is weirdly worded for what its limits are. So, and I'm going to fully put that in your hands as the DM, is to say that that's a bit beyond a cantrip's ability to do.
No, I'm reading it, and it's not 1 foot in any dimension. And it's technically that the only flaw that these gems have is that you swung a little too hard and cracked them. You fucking bitches.
It's like,
Money.
it's like I could destroy.
Play always love Mindy.
It's like, let's go destroy a fucking economy.
That will work, yes.
Yep. So he'll mend one of Joggin's gems. Say, be cool.
Yeah. Wait, how much are these now?
100 gold
Not sure.
pieces.
Oh, Dragon would
Oh,
definitely
hey.
know the value of arm pieces.
Oh, hey.
That's 200 gold.
I have 3 of these.
German just cracks his knuckles.
Hey, let's keep mining for a little bit.
You clever
Yeah.
assholes. I hate you.
I would have
Sorry.
suggested this, but I didn't have the spell.
Wow.
It's like, I am glad I chose mostly support spells. Alright. Alright, if anyone sees anything
Mending.
particularly delicate, let me have a crack at it with my tools here. I'm pretty good with them. Ah!
Oh,
Sorry,
Actually-
just-
that makes me wonder. Could Joggin, with his appraisal of good gems, be able to spot good spots for Gearman to focus on?
You would be able to point it out to the other two who have more delicate tools.
Alright.
I think before we focus on mining, we should focus on whatever it is that's...
That is true. We will have to carry all of this with us.
Fucking assholes. Wow.
How about, for now, I just mend what you have here. See if we can increase the value a little bit. Pristine gems sell better.
Yes.
So we just, I'm just kind of city perspective here. You don't want to sell all of these in one place. The value of gems is actually, honestly, if we're being completely real here, gems are actually better currency than gold is if you really know what you're doing.
I mean, compare carrying one of these compared to carrying a sack of 100 coins. Yeah.
Yeah, not even that. It's just gems. Their value changes depending on where they're sold. Tourmalines like these, they may sell decently here, especially if the mine is a drought and if they're really nice, but you sell them in another town that doesn't have a tourmaline mine, well, they appreciate in value.
God
Interesting.
fucking damn, all of you.
We'll have to save these for Lonelywood.
Listening to this, Cold Silver kind of squints a bit and goes, "So are they worth a handful or a sack?"
These,
Oh,
my
this-
friend, he just holds up the little blue tourmaline he found. Like, this, my friend, is worth a very big sack.
Mm,
And like these little ones, these are easily 100.
never seen me
To the right buyer.
sack.
You're about to, my friend.
Jesus Christ. So you got 6 of these.
Yep.
Yeah, I have 2.
We're horrible.
No, they're resourceful.
Starting capital is starting capital.
Alright, so you want to pause there in your mining and go up and figure out what's going on up there, or you want to keep going?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
I don't want to have
I-
to fight something carrying all this.
Mm-hmm.
But we are coming back.
And who knows? It might be hiding a good. It might be protecting a good haul as well.
Indeed. Spoils. Plus, we could ingratiate ourselves further to the Kobolds if we unfortunately come across any of their bodies. God, that was horrible of me to say. I'm sorry.
Okay, Dragon is actually walking a little slow because first time going across the bridge itself. It's like,
Don't worry, it's sturdy. I laid the planks myself.
Don't worry about the
Fine.
kobolds, I'm just moving them a little bit. They're just
I can't see.
So just say we take the time we need to get everyone across on the bucket.
Yep. And you all come back up right here, here, ding, and Maximus up here. Sorry, you're in the wall. I'll get you out of there in just a second. There you go.
Oh no. Whew, okay.
Oh, I think Dragon would still have his torch
Yep.
because those burn for an hour, right?
Yes. Let me actually give you that torch bright light in 25 and dim light in 5. There you go. Now you should be able to. There you go.
Oh, lovely. It's like it said
I can
whatever was
see.
happening. It said whatever was happening only went out to people by themselves. I don't know if I want to test that theory.
And we could go in, look around, and then we don't see anything, or we maybe like 3 of us walk away and act like one of us just fell behind, but just go into hiding.
Yeah,
Hey.
potential.
That could work, but like I said, it may be supernatural. Perhaps it can actually sense how many people.
Yeah, I mean,
In.
if he did just find a dead mind flayer and had to deal with a ghost, so could be a lot of different things down here. This place connects down to the Underdark. Kinds of nasties from what my...
Oh, and was Gehrman holding us the crystal, or did...
Oh, he handed it over to you.
Okay.
Software. So it is yours. You have the Psi Crystal.
You do have to attune to that, so just beware.
That'll take
Okay.
an hour.
Pocket it for the moment.
Sai Cristal.
My precious.
I mean, we essentially did yeet the One Ring into a pit.
That just wanted to show the art of what the Psi Crystal looks like.
It's very pretty, actually.
Yeah, okay, no wonder Joggin tried to grab that. It's just like shiny. I mean,
Anything that came out
I'm
of
sure
the
it's
psychic
obvious,
transfer.
you know, but his flaw is when I see something valuable, I can't think about anything about how to steal it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's completely
Little
understandable.
gremlin. I haven't played a gremlin character in a long time, so
Hey, I'm cool with it. I am cool with it. I'm glad you were cool with out of character with him doing the grapple, because that was very much what he would have done after encountering a possessing ghost, especially after rolling a nat 20 about mind flayers.
Yeah. No, out of character, I'm just like, oh god, I really should have touched this, but Joggin would totally touch this.
No problem.
Committing to the bit.
It worked out. I'm glad. It was a good scene. Okay, so just going forward. So if it is last which one?
I mean, I keep suggesting this, and I really don't want to seem like I'm just trying to endanger myself, but I could sneak ahead. I am probably the stealthiest of us.
That is true, he says, looking down at his own jangly armor.
Joggin is wearing no armor at all.
We will be very close, and he floats up few of the little rocks in his hands. Actually, then he reaches in and pulls out one of those little alchemist fire flasks. I have pretty good range.
If you like, I can sneak and follow.
Yeah.
I definitely think we shouldn't be too far apart. Alright, leads the way, Jorgen.
Joggin goes to hand the torch to Gehrman, sees the alchemist fire, and then goes to hand it to Maximus.
Thank you for that.
Let me turn off your light source. There we go. And give it to...
Oh, I should add these stealth checks.
You're in darkness, it's technically with advantage. Usually, though. Who knows what we're dealing with.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your stealth check and sneak on up there. Alright.
Whoa.
Alright.
Predator mode activate.
Literally, you just hear those dolphin clicks of the predator as you go along.
Well, here's the bucket.
Let Silva go.
And...
So, Maximus, how experienced are you with smaller pieces? with your smithing work? As I just start a conversation while we're waiting.
As I peek in here, do I see anything? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that was literally just a segue thing to show what I'm doing while you guys are gone.
I want you both to make perception checks because you are looking for something actively.
Hooray! 0 wisdom.
12.
2.
Glancing around, you don't see anything. Except for, it's another one of these mine gem faces that have been mined out to be dug. It's not quite as full as the one downstairs, but it's still,
Is anything glowing to detect magic?
There's another question I have to take a look for. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
That just
You might be
tells
right about
a
it being
bunch
the
of things.
supernatural.
It applies specifically to arcane things, and there's some wiggle room there.
Okay, no, it's not. Nothing is pinging on detect magic.
Okay. Because I don't see any visible creature or object that bears magic.
Right. There is nothing that you can sense.
Okay. Just turn around to Cole and shrug. I'll take another step.
He's gonna pad in as well.
Out of the pit. Okay.
Glance in here.
Uh-oh. And we don't see anything, so, Joggin will just be like, he'll call out just loud enough, not like shouting, but he'll call out and be like, don't see anything. Seems clear.
Okay, look, like specifically since Cole's looking into the pit, he's may roll a perception check specifically to look into the pit.
You can.
You see those satchels just floating up.
At last I am back for my revenge.
Hey, Joggin, does a 16 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
Oh no. He's so little.
I haven't decent constitution. Come on, roll 20. Can I roll physical dice after this? Because this is getting ridiculous.
It's pretty nasty. Okay.
Roll 20 is just pooing on me today.
You feel something smack you in the back of the head, and before you can say anything, your body stiffens up, and you are paralyzed.
Oh.
Oh no.
You can,
I'm in danger.
You can't call out for Gold Silver, so if he's still looking down the pit, he doesn't see anything down there at all.
Okay. Well, after he's done looking down here, he will turn back because, he heard Joggin call out to then shift over just to look at him funny.
You see him.
Trying to find the appropriate marker.
You see him wrapped in tentacles, and then you follow the tentacles up to the ceiling, and
okay, he's on seeing that he's actually gonna let out just a loud, battle cry and go into a rage.
Is that what I think it is?
It might be.
Shit. So he just looks over at Maximus, just, oh shit. I was hoping it wouldn't be anything. And immediately starts moving.
I'm really in trouble, guys.
They say battle cry, like, it sounds like just your average shout of gonna fuck this thing that starts bleeding into like a almost barking howl.
Oh no, we're fighting a techno grell.
The name of this track is called Cephalopod. I couldn't not.
That's
No.
I love it.
Gearman comes running as fast as he can, just... What the fuck is that?
Alright. You can all get in here, and then you gotta roll initiatives.
Alright.
Alright, let's do it.
After that.
Wow.
Really cool, my boy.
Oh, the paralyzed one is the highest roll.
Well, he's ready to go, and he wants to fuck this thing.
Oh,
He
God.
just can't move.
We've rolled anus.
Yeah. Thankfully, initiative is not the end-all be-all, but it's still very important.
Okay. So, Jogan, you can't do anything for your first round, except roll at the end of it to see if you get out of the paralyzation. Go ahead and roll another Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay, come on.
You just get out of it, actually.
Oh.
Ooh.
So your muscles loosen back up, and you're still in the tentacles, but now you can move on your next turn.
As he starts scoring it, he's like, I'm not going to volunteer to go ahead anymore.
That's fair.
Okay. You are still grappled with it, so you have to move with it when it moves. So it's trying to move away from everybody, so you go with it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, there's a lot of people there. Fuck. It's trying to bring you. It's trying to bring you up to its mouth to bite you.
You know, the funny thing about grells is they actually have their own language. I still have comprehend languages on.
Okay, so you hear it going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Get it in my mouth and get it in my mouth and get the fuck out of here.
Oh god, it talks.
So there's like crunch the little one's skull, I can run.
It's trying to bring you up to its beak to bite you, Jogan. Does a 15 hit you?
Yeah. I don't have a good armor class.
Okay, so you take 6 piercing damage.
Phew.
Ow.
It is actively trying
Maybe
to
I
eat
should
your
have
friend.
Maybe I should have invested in an armor bag at this.
It's never bad.
Always a useful spell in that regard. This is a good instance for it. Oh, jeez. I'm literally just hearing it be like,
I'm gonna eat your brains. I'm gonna fucking eat them right now.
Tasty, tasty, tasty brains. Okay. And then it's going to try to paralyze you again, so you don't move. But it's not going to hit you.
Okay.
And that is it. So, Cole Silver, you're angry as fuck, and this thing is trying to eat your friend.
He's just right beside it. And I am... let's see here, is there anything I want to do? Bonus action going to shift, so I'm going to get some happy little temp HP before we start this nonsense. And then he's going to reckless attack, two-handed swing. 25.
It hits. Damn.
go.
Probably didn't need a reckless, but fuck this thing.
It's trying to eat your friend.
It tracks, it tracks.
Minus...
I like legitimately grooving to the music.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm just imagining every tentacle having a little glow stick and it's bopping along.
It's a rave grell.
Rave Growl.
This is what Joggins hallucinating from the toxin.
You're just hearing the music and there's disco lights everywhere. Like, oh, this is actually kind of great.
Just like a rainbow flashing over his eyes.
The future is in the
Can't see it,
past.
but his pupils are dilated.
Alright, so Maximus, you can see this thing, and it did not like being hit by Cole Silver at all.
Correct. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that hits. That hits.
All those low rolls from before disappear as soon as combat starts. That's great. I'm probably going to have a shitty round now.
Just gotta murk this little thing.
It takes that bolt and it's just like, fuck! And Gearman can hear that.
It's like,
Let me
wow.
eat in peace, goddammit.
I just want to enjoy my snack.
When did it become Snarf?
It's Snarf now because I hate it.
And the next attack to hit it has advantage, so keep that in mind.
Very nice. That was a good hit.
Perfect. Alright, I only have one attack roll spell in that regard. Think. Yeah, it doesn't grant disadvantage on saving throws, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, seeing it glowing and lighting up, Gearman will just... Oh, that's disgusting! And, don't worry, I'll get you out! Runs up and gonna battle axe swing. Flavor-wise, attempting to cut at the tentacles.
Alright.
We're gonna do this with 2 hands. 22.
Oh, that hits, yeah. Damn.
13 slash.
Damn, Gearman.
Damn.
Fucking Christ, Gearman.
Roll max. Nice.
You all hate this growl. Like, a lot.
If we're talking, I really don't like it.
You hear it speaking.
I just had the bonding experience. You're ruining it.
You hear it speaking again. It's like, son of a bitch! I just
doesn't
wanted
know-
to eat!
You're eating people.
He's
Doesn't
really
understand.
small. Are you not gonna, like, you won't miss it.
doesn't-
It's small. Don't
It
be
doesn't
greedy.
understand common, so I'm literally the only one who can understand what's happening here.
Stop being greedy. You can eat the other one over there.
That's disgusting. Alright, don't think I've got anything else, so... Yep, no bonus actions I've got here. That's turn.
Okay. So, Jogan,
Yes.
you are grappled. You can try to get out, or you can just try to stab it where you are.
Well, first of all, I'm going to use bonus action to use reach from the deep depths,
Okay.
and from the little watery portal. Let's see. Where can I? Okay, behind Gearman here. There's a little watery portal, and a giant bobbit worm comes ripping out and snapping at it.
Nice.
So it is going to attack.
Okay. I thought I uploaded your token for that, and it's not here. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I'll just have to draw something again.
Okay,
And where was that coming from? Like right here?
right behind Gearman. Yeah, right behind Gearman. Because I can summon within 10 feet of myself, and it can attack within 10 feet.
Okay. Go ahead and attack.
19.
19.
That 19.
That hits, yeah. Alright. That's pretty good.
And then I'm going to, hold on, I need to see if, there's a, damn it, Roll20, why aren't you doing the box? I have it selected to do box, but it's just doing line. I'm trying to do, Sonar Burst, which is a version of Thunder Wave, but I don't want to get coal. I just want to blast this thing at point blank as it's grappling me.
Okay. I'll let you do it this time.
Because I think I'm just aiming upwards. Because it's like got me and its tentacles underneath it. I'm just aiming upwards.
It
Like
did say
towards
the
the
ceiling
ceiling.
was up pretty high. You could reasonably do that, yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you do that this time, because he is up there
I'm
pretty high.
sorry for everyone's ears. So, DC 13 con save.
Con save for half. Let's see what you roll. It fails, so it takes all that. And
And I don't know how this is going to work, but it gets pushed 10 feet away.
how do you want to do this?
Throw it, like, just splat it against the ceiling so it just falls back down.
Okay, so it was going to try to bring you back up with its tentacles again, but then you slam it against the ceiling. Gearman hears another very last, very faint "fuck," and then it crashes to the ground on top of Jogan, dead.
Oh, that's so gross.
And the Reach pulls it off of Jogan. He's like, I said I don't like being grabbed. And he's just like, just splattered, I assume.
It's just a splat of cephalopod.
We're
And
covered in some pretty gnarly looking goo.
After like a point blank concussive blast nonsense, Cole is just clutching his ears and just a low just as he's slowly coming out of it, and the shifted wolf-like features fade away.
Gearman just kind of smacks the palm of his hand on one of his ears. Just, do not need tinnitus. Oh, still,
Sorry, that was unexpected.
I know, no.
I think we
but
now
it-
know what the kobolds are talking about.
So yeah, that's dangerous. I'm glad we found that. That would kill miners down here for sure. Ugh.
Do we see the remains of a kobold?
no, you don't see any remains of anything here.
Likely disposed of them down the hole. So, I don't want to make this any more unpleasant, but if you couldn't tell, that thing could speak a language. It was just as disgusting sounding as it was looking.
Was very happy about eating you, Jogan.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
very- It was super into
It
the
seemed-
idea of eating you.
he like touches where the beak hit him, and he's like, "Yeah, I got that impression too. See, there's an impression right there."
Yeah, it
had a
I mean,
beak.
like, it was into it. Like, really,
Uh.
really into it.
Okay,
I think you can
Stop
stop
right there.
there.
Now I don't have the equipment or the knowledge how to do this, but I've worked with people who like harvested, like snake venom or scorpion venom and stuff. Those tentacles have some possibly interesting venom if anyone is able to extract that, or we just chuck it out down the hole.
Or you can attempt to harvest it if you like.
No, thank you.
Survival, that bitch.
Although
I-
we could also just hack off the beak and take it to show the leader of the town that we got rid of an actual dangerous monster.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, my survival rolls have been ass when trying to collect things.
Aid wouldn't even help you that much there.
No.
And I don't think that growls fall under a nature roll.
They are pretty weird. It doesn't have to be. We just need proof that we killed something weird. It can be a quick, crude cut.
Yeah. Can we?
Yeah,
take
I'm just gonna
beak
take
or
the beak.
Yeah, you can hack the beak off, and I'll let you get one tentacle. If you can find somebody who can extract the poison, you can't do it yourself.
Probably have to be an alchemist or have a poisoner's kit. Or
You can,
both.
yeah.
So that was downright nasty. If you don't mind, I don't want to look at that anymore. Let's just shove it down the hole and be done with it.
Yeah, it is mostly mush, and that's why you can only get a little bit of tentacle and a beak.
It basically deflated after getting hit by a thunder wave.
Joggin doesn't like to be grabbed.
Like a
Grody little meat balloon.
yeah. Oh, yes. God. Okay, yeah. You throw it down the pit, and it's gone.
So long, bitch. Ooh,
Should we check for other monsters or assume that it's first?
I don't think there were any other
Maybe
tunnels.
just past.
I don't think there were any other tunnels that we didn't check. I'm pretty sure this was it. So, I guess we head back to the mine then? Have a little more fun? Or do we go up and...
I'd say we should go up. I don't want to keep our friends waiting for much longer.
Eh? Suit yourself. I mean, we've got a pretty decent haul already.
Alright, I guess I could just let them know.
Let's put it to a vote. We are operating as a group. Head down to the mine a little longer, or make sure that the kobolds aren't in any trouble.
Well, you wouldn't have to go anywhere. There's another wall right here that you can mine. It's not as good as the one down there, but it's still good.
Well, I mean, why go here when you can go somewhere where you know you'll have better results?
We did.
Kind of sheepishly scratches.
We did spend the time to build that bridge.
Silver kind of just sheepishly scratches the side of his beard and goes, well, mining looks kind of fun.
Yeah, you didn't get to do it.
You want to try?
You all seem to have fun, so yes.
Well, I think that counts as like 3 votes at least.
Alright, we can stay down here a little bit.
Yeah, he just wants to find out what the color. He doesn't understand why the gems are anything.
Okay, so I'm not going to move you on the map. I'm just going to say that you've gone down there and you've mined again. How long do you want to go for?
I would say not too long. We'd probably get hungry and worn out after a bit of strenuous activity.
Like 20 minutes, 30 minutes? Somewhere in there?
Yeah, 30 minutes sounds like.
30 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that's fine.
I gave you 10 rolls for 10 minutes, right?
Yes.
So 30 rolls for 30 minutes. Please do them one at a time. Do them one at a time.
We just do
Joggin will assist Gearman or Maximus. And Joggin is not very good at it.
So 30 rolls of a d20?
30 rolls of a d20 for you, so you go first because you're the simplest.
Okay. 30 rolls. Do you want to just do them in like batches of 5s or just...
Just roll them all at once.
Just checking. Okay. 30 yeet.
Fucking Christ.
That's a 20. Look at all those 17s.
It's the idiot savant knows not what he does.
He just points you in the right direction. You start getting into it. It's like, man, this is physical.
2, 3,
Oh my God,
4,
see what you guys are talking about now.
5,
This is a workout.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
If you were shifted into wolf form, your tail would be wagging a little bit right now.
I
He
mean,
actually doesn't have a tail.
I know, I'm just saying if you were.
these are d20s, but I'm going to keep them as they are because they're supposed to be d100s, but I'm going to keep them as they are because it's close enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get 9.
Hopefully the weather's like Aiden.
You get 9 100 gold pieces once,
Oh, Lord.
and
We should let him do this one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 gold piece once.
Just imagining we're
Which
just
might be
watching
able to be
Wilbur go,
fixed.
and we're just all like, we should let him do this more often.
Freaking goddamn it.
Just for half an hour's work. Damn.
How many was the other one? How many was the 10 piece?
7.
7, I think.
And then
Which could possibly be mended.
3 of the 1 gold piece ones that can't be mended. But yes, the 7 of them can be mended.
Oh, God,
It's like,
we're gonna be millionaires.
He just looks down at them and is like, I almost don't want to at this point. If we do all these pristine gems all at once, won't it make people a little suspicious?
We'll have to definitely spend some in other towns.
Yeah, we're definitely going to spread this around.
We have a bank now.
Yeah, we could open up a lending business at this rate.
It didn't mean a literal bank. I just say we have like surplus. We can just hide out and pull out whenever we need it.
God damn it,
Seriously.
Cold Silver. Fuck.
And
Gunn's
German
going to now hurt all of you. He just looks at the shiny gems, goes neat, drops them, and just kind of goes, just looks around.
Chaga's just like,
more. Has no concept of their worth, nor does he care.
All right.
Cole, do you want me to hang on to your stuff for you?
Oh, sure. Not really mine. I don't really need it.
I have a question for you now.
Rape into a bag.
Do either of you want to mine after that?
I think we're pretty much good. Because otherwise,
Yeah.
it's going to
to
get
have
really.
all of us just do one attempt, yeah.
You can both have 2 attempts. I'll be nice.
So,
Please.
how many was that for Cold Silver? 9 of the 107 of the 10?
Yeah.
I print screened it.
Oh, just go ahead and mend those. This it doesn't take long.
There you go. I print screened the gems.
So you have
16.
16.
1,600 gold.
I
If
will
you
let-
scroll along.
I will let you and Maximus have 2 rolls with your added d20.
Oh boy. Alright. Let's do this.
It's like you told a dog to go fetch a stick and it brought back a bar of gold, essentially.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he's
you
rolling-
found the bar of gold and then he just starts digging to bury it and strikes oil.
And he's like, that was fun. Try it again. Oh,
I kind of am tempted to say I could have let you re-roll that one, but I don't know if that works with percentiles.
I don't think
Right.
it does in this instance, no. So
I
you said, how many do I get to roll here?
2 d100s and then another d20 for your your tools.
Okay, so 2 D100s and a D20 for tools. Okay. Gearman will go once more. 11. Oh, wait, no, I have a bonus to that, so that'd be plus 4.
So 15.
Plus 5. Actually, plus 5, so 16.
16. Okay.
And 2 D100s. 122 plus 16.
16.
138. Not bad for 2 little attempts.
Yeah, you get 2 more of the flawed acorn-sized tourmalines.
I think you mean flawless ones now.
Exactly. Yeah. How many of those, like, all together do you fucking have now?
no idea.
Well,
You have
Not
16.
counting-
Gehrman only has. I got 2 of them. And on top of that, so I have 5
I have 2.
worth.
I mean,
100
John
gold
has
now.
all my stash because he wanted them.
Yeah, I have 5.
I wasn't sure if it would be allowed.
Silver doesn't understand, nor does he care. Take it.
Okay.
All
Maximus.
right.
Maximus, same for you.
2D100 and 1D20.
Yes.
Okay.
Just the last session, Joggin was like, oh my god.
Just roll a D20 now. I want to see what happens.
No.
You find the fucking Arkenstone.
That's over 120 with the bonuses you would get from like your tools, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get 2 more of those nice. One of them comes out unflawed. The other one comes out flawed, but you can fix that. And then
Gehrman's just standing right next to it, waiting. And the mending dispenser.
Lads,
So-
it's time to wreck an entire country's economy.
but this acorn one, this one that came out unflawed, it's like slightly bigger than the rest of them.
Ooh.
So
Yeah?
this is about 150 gold pieces.
Nice.
Very nice find here, my friend.
Joggin sees it as like, that's the kind of stuff they put into, like, royalty jewelry and stuff.
Oh man, I could do a lot of good with this if I get it started making some clocks. But I don't know if I'd find much of a market for that around here.
You-
Or anyone willing to buy them.
You do have a good handful of those 1 gold piece ones that you could put in a clock.
At the very least, I could make a really nice clock to put up in the common room of the inn.
Yeah. 1 gold piece ones are almost not even worth, turning. Just have fun
Not
with those.
not to an adventurer party, no. To the average farmer, that's actually worth a decent amount of money.
Not to you guys right now.
Well, hey,
Just
look,
like last time,
fairness,
Joggin was
owning
happy.
and running a... Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Like, in all fairness, owning and running a business in D&D is expensive.
Yeah.
I wonder what our total amount, like, GP worth we got out of that summit.
Let's look. Let's find out. Okay, so
Yeah,
I've
add that son of a bitch all up.
Cole.
I've got 5 gems now worth 100 gold myself. Garriman spent most of his time helping boost up other people, and 2 worth 1, so 502 for me.
I have
Go for it.
I have 150, 4 100, and 1 so in total that is 551.
Jesus
Now
fucking.
we're already topping 1,000. Haven't added the stash of Jockin yet.
So, I've got 1 Tourmaline piece worth 1 gold for my attempt at mining. 2 of the flawed that were fixed to 100 gold. And then I have Cole's 16 100 gems. 100 gold gems. So, in total, I've got 1,800 gold worth of gems.
Good.
So we've got more than...
And
We've almost got 3,000 gold on our hands here.
We do. I just threw it in the calculator. It's 3,053.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
We could
And-
buy the town.
Doggin was happy last game just finding those 3 like $10 gems or 10 gold gems. Like he's like, "Ooh, I'm a big spender," and now he's just like, "How much of a fool I was."
How
Okay.
young I was 20 minutes ago.
For some fun flavor, you can determine what color these gems are. They come in pale green, blue, pink, red, brown, and black.
Yeah, Tourmaline's a pretty variable stone.
And I'm going to have you get the fuck out of this mine.
Before we destroy it further.
Now,
We just walk out with pockets full, just whistling innocently.
The speaker did say you could, as long as you didn't take the ones that were already dug.
I will have to work to go.
So we don't mention that we found a big vein down there, right?
I mean, they're gonna say the bridge once they start going down there.
Yeah, but you can just say, we looked, there wasn't anything there. We don't want to make it look like we just gypped these people.
Cole just shakes his head and goes, "I will never understand the obsession with shiny objects."
It's not so much about the shiny objects, it's about what you can get with the shiny objects.
You can get food for yourself and you can build your own house. What else do you need?
I mean, for those of us who don't live out in the wilderness and we kind of, the only thing we had to hunt were rats and alley dogs, shiny stuff is good.
So I'm just going to move you back over to town map. You now have your bunch of kobold friends following you. Some of the
Jangling as I
towns,
walk.
some of the townspeople, admittedly get a little upset when you walk into town with the kobolds until you clear the air, and you go back to the Blue Clam where the town speaker said he would wait for you. And how do you want to explain the situation with the kobolds to him?
Well, first things first, we would have told the kobolds about the grill, and that's what happened to their kin who disappeared.
Do we know what a grill is?
We know what it thing is. We don't know it by name. We just told them about what we found.
It looked like a bird. It had a bird's face, but it was a brain with tentacles.
Oh, I can do minor illusion and show like a miniature version of it.
Oh,
And
jeez.
here's a beak. It tried to eat me. I still have the.
That's what was done. So what about the kobolds then?
They were actually
Oh.
victims of
And
it.
the ghost.
Yes, and their leader had apparently been possessed by, we theorize, some sort of spirit. He was carrying a pouch that made him act differently.
Pouch that was
Perhaps
next to a dead traveler he found.
But yes, we've disposed of the. We have disposed of the. We have disposed of the pouch, so they won't be bothering anyone anymore.
So they didn't mean any harm at all coming into town or anything. It was just a misunderstanding.
Well, now it
Completely.
is. It wasn't at the start. Their leader had some kind of nefarious intention. He kept insisting on coming up into the town, but he said it all like broody and aggressive like, and we dealt with it. I think we averted a crisis or two.
So they're all on the up and up now. So,
Yeah. They were just trying to get out of the cold.
well, that's understandable. Nobody wants to be in this cold, especially not little reptile fellas. So they want to stay in town, or is that all they wanted? I mean, we have
That
some work
was the-
for them if they want.
That's up to them. We put out an offer to have them come back to Lonelywood with us to potentially find employment at the inn we're opening. But if there are some of them who want to work here in a much bigger town, that's completely understandable. That's up to them to decide.
Small pokes his head around the corner and goes, "I'm coming with you."
I knew there was a reason I liked you, Small.
You hear a bunch of tiny little kobold voices going, "Yep, yep, 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 yep." Well, the pack has spoken. We're going with you.
It's like, well, that seems to conclude your problems. We swept every cavern and passageway along the way. It's just that and a couple of very large and very aggressive rats. Hated those things.
All right. So, well, I did promise you some payment. So he takes out a pouch of coins, and they jingle, and he's jingling them in front of you like this is fantastic reward. And he goes, "Here you go, 50 gold pieces for a job well done, and thank you for not killing any of those little fellas, because that would have made me feel bad."
Airman just has like full on retail worker smile face as he takes the 50 gold piece back.
Ew, doesn't change.
Like, I'm gonna roll something from him here.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll some physical.
So they had it as 50 gold?
Yep.
50 gold. Garrettman's gonna roll to see if he decides if he wants to pretend to be charitable or not. How bad does he feel about taking this man's money now?
I mean, there seem to be still plenty more in the mine.
Yeah.
Go always direct them to the spots or something.
Is it 50 each or just 50 total?
50 total.
Okay.
You were not
Garrettman,
supposed to haul a small fortune out of that fucking place.
unfortunate. Garrettman takes the gold and says something else you should know. We happened when we were venturing deeper in, we happened upon the chamber that was rather untapped. You could probably, if you sent men down there, and it is safe now, so long as you mind the pits, we even built a bridge for it, you could probably find some good uncut gems down there.
Oh, you don't say.
Yep.
Well, that'll help us
Kobolds,
too.
The Kobolds
The road will need reinforced. The bridge will need reinforcing, though. It was kind of a slapdash account. Slapdash attempt.
Yeah, but it supported all of our bait just fine, so...
Oh, we'll get down there and we'll make it safer for our miners, and that will help the town a lot. I mean...
Fair warning, though, they will have to ride in those buckets a little ways.
Yeah, the buckets.
Definitely recommend it.
You may want to upgrade those.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been trying to get, I've been trying to get the other council members around here to, like, give them money to do that, the miners to, like, actually send some of their people down there and do that. But they won't do it.
Gehrman takes a breath. It's like, so is it a matter of coin or a matter of motivation?
Matter of they won't do it because they think that the buckets are good enough for the mining folk.
Right.
If it puts a little bug in their ass that there's an untapped vein down there, then it's going to be a matter of they want the coin, so they're going to upgrade the system.
Well, best of luck to you with that, then. Happy trails. We will definitely be poking our heads here and there and checking in, seeing if there's anything else that needs doing. It's been a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Same to you. And he holds out his hand, and again, I want to make it clear that this man is a half orc who is taller than most of you, except for Maximus. So he holds out a hand for you to shake, and it's at least twice the size of your own.
Oh, very strong grip. All right.
If I ever need anything, I'll keep your names in mind.
Yep, we'll have an inn name to send off to soon. If you need to get in touch with us, but we'll get in contact with you about that.
We really should think of a name.
Yeah.
Okay, and unless there's anything else that you guys want to do in character, we're going to end the session there.
As we're walking out, Gehrman just goes, I said it was untapped when we found it. Don't just specify that.
Yeah, okay. I mean...
No, he doesn't say it. He says that when they're out of earshot.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Son of a bitch.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was like to do a little quick thing with Trex is Cold Silver will kind of move up next to him, just pat his shoulder, goes and say, "You are doing good by your pack."
He puffs himself up again and goes, That's my job. I'm supposed to protect them and make sure that they have food.
He gives another one of those warm, legitimate smiles and says, "You are doing a good job.
Again,
It's a hard job, but a good job."
he puffs himself up again and then, like, kind of jerks a little bit. He goes, What's on my back? And that's where we're going to end the session tonight.